Hey there guys, old fart Chris back again, because I just had to square up those little toe clamps. I knew very well, I commented to several of you, I may have to trim them. So I came out in the shop just for a bit today, and I thought I can't live with them as they were. So I took off, I didn't know, quite a bit actually. Took about 40 thou off one side. I mean, how the hell do you get a centre line off by that much as against just a 2 or 3 thou? I don't know. Got to be a learning process there. Not do it again. Not that they're super critical in tolerance terms, but I mean, it was ridiculous. Anyway, I've trimmed those up. So I'll show you that. Nothing much to see, but at least you can see them as they should have been in the first place, albeit slightly narrower. And at the end of the vid I'll talk about the t-shirt situation and remind you of that. I don't think there's anything else. Just let me check. Oh, I'll mention it now because I'll probably remember it later as well, or should mention it later. First 2 weeks in October I have an old buddy coming to stay. He's an old biker friend from the UK. He hasn't been here for 6 years, and whilst he's here I'm going to have to fit in the bit of computer work I have to do each day, most days, and we'll probably be out and about a lot. Whether I get time in the shop I don't know. So I'll remind you about that later, so there could be a slight hiatus coming up. Anyway, let's get on with my little trim up and I'll catch you at the end, alright? Let's get these clamps equalized up. It's gotta happen. Right, that's one cut. I'll take a finishing cut and then we'll deal with the angles at the end, which you can't quite see there. Now to get the side bevels right. Set up same as before, 10-degree angle block, parallel, parallel, and square up the ends there. I can take those out now, we're clamped in. Right, I'm going to take fairly small cuts. The other side, when we did them, was 540. In fact, let's take those out. They're not doing much good anymore. Yeah, the other side originally was 540, so basically I'm just trying to come back to the line of the top bevel. Fairly close. Looks as though these aren't all sitting level. I'll have to check that. Well, I've had to try and tap these down here and there to get equal. It's very difficult with a set of 4 to get absolutely identical again compared with the first cut when I made them and screwed up. Incidentally, Don't catch the milling cutter with your finger. God, it's a long time since I did that, but you know what, when enough time's gone by, it's got to happen again, isn't it? Anyway, I think I'm going to leave those at that. Take them out and deburr them, put some radiuses back, and then they'll be finished, and I shall be less pissed off about them. Well, the screw up has been remedied. Oh, had to do it. As I said on the mill, it was pretty hard setting these up as a group and getting an equal cut. So this side now is machined because I took off the spare, and these side bevels may not be dead equal, but anyway, what the hell, they're better than they were. Ah dear, so we learn a lesson there, take care with your centre line. So whilst I got the camera on here, I've got the new, there's the old ball spring oiler from the lathe. So I've now got, these are the 316 which I must sell on again. I managed to get some quarters. I've got one installed on the front of the spindle. I'll show you that briefly. So there's the first 1/4 inch one installed. I've still got the spindle rear and a couple of shaft bearing areas to replace when I get round to it, but I'm glad to have that there. Oh well, that wasn't too painful, I suppose. Just a fiddle, and they're okay. They're far from perfect, but I'm happier with them. I can sleep nights. T-shirts, alright. Quite a good response. I didn't count it up, but it was enough to make me think, yeah, we'll go ahead, why not? And I'm close to getting set up. But the dilemma is quantity, duration of running them. All you have to do is to go online to a link that I will put in the description area down there. It's actually T-spring is against T-blast, and I think I mentioned in the last video I chose that because I could do a back of a t-shirt, which makes them more expensive, obviously. Now T-spring sets the price without me setting it. They set it at $21.99, which is a bit higher than I wanted, but can't help that, and I hope if people would like one that they can still get it. The amount that I make off this is extremely minimal, right, because mainly because I daren't set the quantity too high. I think I'm setting it for about 20, which may be optimistic. 20 t-shirts for 8 days. It's Saturday now, so I guess I don't really need to launch until perhaps tomorrow. So I'll put this small video together and try and synchronize the launch with when I put the video up, and then go for it, guys. See if you can pick up a t-shirt. I say it's probably helps me psychologically more than monetarily. It'd just be nice to get a few out there. Alright, I can't think of anything else right now. If I can, I'll have to add a bit. So anyway, thanks for watching that small repair job, and hope to see you before too long. Okay, bye.